What's up, everybody? It's John with John Sports Arts and Collectibles coming at you with a brand new video. How's everyone doing out there today in the YouTube universe? Well, the end of the year is here. It's December 31st. The new year is upon us in less than a day as we're making this video. 2025 is right around the corner. And I kind of just wanted to reflect a little bit here on the YouTube channel. It's been an up and down, topsy-turvy year. Yeah, I must say. I'm approaching 7,000 subscribers, which is awesome. I'm like, I think 10 away from that. It's taken a long time to reach those numbers because I do everything real and legitimate here and don't buy views or subscribers. Everything is organic. Unlike some of the other large influencers out there who definitely purchase views and subscribers. There's no question about it. But that's another topic for another video for another day. I wanted to talk about some interesting moments that happened this year on the channel and what I look forward to doing next year in 2025. I've never done a video like this. I thought about doing it a few weeks ago, creating one, to do the top hits. So there's been a lot of things that have happened on the channel this past year. A lot of interesting things, good and bad. We're going to focus mostly on the good and just some random things that have happened, bigger cards, and I'm probably missed some because there were a lot of videos this year. Less this year than normally, though, I must say. I went through moments in time where I was like kind of just, burned out of doing this. I almost quit at one point. I stopped for weeks here and there, days here and there. My whole view on the hobby as a whole I'm not really excited about it as much as I used to be. It's just, it's oversaturation of modern product. Prices are still really high and they shouldn't be because we're not in the pandemic anymore because the boom's over. I think we're going to be in a junk wax era moving forward with as many, cards as these companies have been printing out, Topps and Panini, so, my excitement level has kind of dwindled. And I've gotten rejuvenated in the comic space, and you're going to see more videos like that coming up this next year, and shift in business and things like that. But let me just show you a few interesting things that happened this year on the channel. If you're not familiar with me or the channel, or you didn't watch every video, there are some very, very loyal subscribers and viewers, and I greatly appreciate you guys. There's no question about that. I even appreciate the moronic trolls that come around still to this day after 7 years. We have 6 to 10 trolls. It might be even a few people with multiple accounts, but literally I'll put a video up and within less than 30 seconds, 1 thumbs down, 2 thumbs down. It's like clockwork. These people are losers. They've got no lives. But you know what? You're not very bright because it helps the channel out no matter what you do. Views, thumbs up, thumbs down. It all helps within the algorithm. So keep knocking yourselves out there, you wonderful trolls. But I hope you guys have a wonderful new year regardless. Okay, here's one pull. Not a really valuable card. I think when I pulled this, it was probably worth about $200, and I've dropped the price on it. It's a Wyatt Langford rookie debut rookie card from 2024 Topps Update. It's a powder blue, for like a Father's Day powder blue. Out of 50, and that was a nice pull to pick up out of that product. I think it was out of a blaster box. Okay, the next one, I'm just going to go down the row here, and these are in no particular order. I just pulled random videos and good highlights from them, and just show you images. This Sadani Raphael mini from Alan Ginter. This auto, that was a big actual auto to pull out of a blaster box. It is the base auto, but you know what? For me, I don't buy hobby product anymore. I think it's overpriced, not worth doing, not worth chasing these modern cards anymore. It's just not worth it for me. But to pull a rookie card like this, an autographed rookie card, like this out of a blaster box that I picked up at Barnes & Noble, that's a big, big win. And that one will actually stay in the collection, and I have to figure out what to do with that one. I'd love to get it graded, but it looks to be off center, and, that card is just a beautiful card. So I'll just hold on for a while and see how he does this year and see what I do with it after that point. Okay, the next one. This came out of an MJ Holding like $10 like hanger pack that you pick up at Walgreens, and I bought 2 of them, and I pulled this out of 10, this Aaron Judge foil card. And it just was I think it's a hot pink foil out of 10 out of Topps first edition. And that's a really, really valuable card. And it's actually for sale in the eBay store if anyone's interested. There's only 10 of them made. These serial number cards, people don't really, they're not, in my opinion, very smart about it. When you've got a serial number card that's like to 5, like a 1 of 1, or to 10, even to 25, or even to 50, out of 50 serial number cards. That means there's only 50 copies, 25 copies, 10 copies, 5 copies, 1 copy of that particular card. And I just don't understand it because people price them out way too low sometimes. I don't know if they're like afraid that their buddies in the hobby are going to like give them shit about like trying to sell something for what it really should be worth. Or if they feel guilty, like there's nothing wrong with being a collector and a seller in this space. There's nothing wrong with it. And the purists that say, oh, you can't sell your stuff, they're full of shit. And they can sit there and they can go poor, in my opinion. Okay, so there's that card, and that's a very valuable card. That was a really nice pull to pull out of a retail product for $10. Now, this was out of my own collection that I completely forgot about, and have been sitting on these for years and completely forgot about them. These are Bobby Orr autographs out of a Bobby Orr comic book called First Goal. And I got these signed in person at a Pittsburgh Penguins game. I have 2 of them, and I completely forgot about them. And I found them in this box of comic books that I feature here on the channel. It was not set up. It was just a random thing that happened. And I've actually, I think, gone through these comic books. I might have even shown this one before in past videos from a few years ago. Didn't even think to pull it out and look at it. And something, I don't know what it was. I think I wanted to just show you guys. And then I realized, oh my God, there's this one's signed. And then there's a second one in there, and that one's signed. So that was like a really incredible find out of my own collection that like I said, I think that signature happened in 1982 or 83 at the Pittsburgh Penguins game. And there's a card that was in one of the comic books with the information on the signing and where to go. And so I got both of them authenticated through JSA a few months back, and one is actually for sale in the eBay store, and one will just stay in my collection because I don't need 2 of them. So maybe there's somebody out there that's interested in that, and that'll probably eventually move at some point. This was an incredible thing. So this was like a mystery, some detective work had to be done here with some help from viewers of the channel, subscribers of the channel. There was this baseball that was in my family's possession for like a very, very long time. And my father gave it to me, like he likes to give me things that he finds in the house. And he gave me this baseball, and immediately I was like, hey, this is unique. It's a unique piece, but I don't know the signature is. And so I made some videos on it. And then a longtime subscriber and supporter of the channel, I think it was Jason Aaron Goldberg, was the one that, and maybe he's watching this now, and thank you for your help on this. But I think he suggested that it was Benny Bengal. And then I did a lot of research and found out about who Benny Bengal was. He was, a New York Yankee catcher, and he was on the Murderers Road teams. And then he became a coach. And so this was signed when he was a coach with the Philadelphia Phillies. I believe the season of the Whiz Kids. For you Phillies fans out there. And so this is the kind of item, do I keep it? It's so unique. There's like a Connie Mack baseball league stamp on this ball, but you know what? I have a business to run and I can't keep everything. And even though this is a unique piece, I priced it out to be valued around $3,000, $3,500, somewhere in there. And someone bought it for $3,000 on eBay. And, it was authenticated by JSA. They'd never seen it before. I don't think I could have gotten more for it because it wasn't Bengal wasn't some big time name player, backup catcher that had a couple years of a starting role, maybe 1 year as a starting role due to their main catcher's injury. So for me it was okay. So it was a nice payday, help pay the bills and add some stuff to the business here. But so there was that one. That was a really nice sale. It was the record high eBay sale, probably for the store. Because a lot of times, people buy single cards and maybe they'll buy a $100 item or whatever. But that was a really nice thing. Okay, this was awesome. We were all chasing Connor Bedard. Most people were. The Upper Deck Series 2 release. And I bought, I think I bought 1 mega box. I can't remember. I think I just bought 1 mega box of this product. Just one, originally. And I was able to pull it on my first try. And there it is. His rookie cards. Young Guns rookie card. Connor Bedard's rookie card. And I also got another rookie in the secondary pack that came in the mega box as well. I got both of them graded. I think PSA really screwed me on the grades. I've made videos about them. They might be in the members only section now. But I really think they did something. I talked about this card and how it seemed manipulated, as opposed to other cards the way they were printed out. And, there was just some weirdness going on with this. And I think because they were trying to keep the pop count down. That's my opinion. You can call me a conspiracy theorist, but that's just my thoughts on that. I made videos about that. But I did pull both those cards. That was awesome. Big moment for the channel for this year. One of the big things I like to do, now I'm probably doing it next year too, and I hadn't done it in a few years, is go to places. Well, I like to go to places and shoot videos now. And I need to go out to some specific key points that are on my bucket list of places to go to film some videos, maybe open some packs and show you guys some parts of Pittsburgh and whatnot. But this is the Mazeroski Wall, and I've gone here before, and this is like, hollowed ground for like Pittsburgh Pirates fans and baseball fans in general, and most of the wall is still intact. This is Forbes Field, where Forbes Field used to stand. It's on the University of Pittsburgh campus. But I went there and opened up a pack of cards, and it's a really nice video if you want to watch it. I walk around the wall and I go inside one of the buildings across the street, and the home plate is still there, and I just go to some other spots in the University of Pittsburgh campus that I'd never shown before to viewers and subscribers. So that was a nice little moment here on the channel. Another good thing that happened this year, Panini finally took care of me on Redemption that I'd had for a Damian Lillard autograph card that I had pulled out of a blaster box years ago. And they never fulfilled it. They went through their spiel where they were screwing people over left and right. I actually was part of the class action lawsuit, which was, just such a roller coaster and circus show. And Panini got off basically, but I think they decided, this is my thoughts. I think they decided that they should honor these redemptions. And so I didn't get the Damian Lillard, but they sent me this one first, this Giannis autograph, which I immediately sold on the eBay store. And then they sent me 2 other autographs after that, too, as well. So they sent me 3 cards. The other 2 were Sir Charles Barkley, and then Tyler Hero's rookie auto. So, they did right. I started buying their products again, too. They were banned on the channel here. I don't really have any use for their products, but, just to showcase them for you guys. But there was that moment that happened, and there was a funny, silent mail day that I did for that reveal. Okay. This was a nice case pull out of a blaster box. Jacob deGrom Team Color card, I think these are called, from 2024 Top Series 1. $100 to $150 card at the time. I think I just flipped it really quick and it was gone. But I don't have any use for a lot of this modern stuff. I mean, Paul Skeens rookies, things like that. Of course, I'm going to keep those. But other rookie cards in this day and age, with the way that I am as a collector, I don't really need this stuff. And that's why I'm going to be trying to bring back the live auctions next year and really just move a lot of this modern inventory out to people who really want it, collectors that really can appreciate it. And, maybe they want certain inserts or certain, parallel cards or rookies or whatever. But I honestly don't have any use for it. I will keep my vintage cards from my childhood, my vintage sets from my childhood, a few other vintage cards that I picked up over the last 7 years. But for the modern stuff, maybe the Shohei Ohtanis, I keep those, and then Ronald Acuna Jr., players like that, those will stay in the collection. But the rest of the stuff, people will be able to pick it up in the auctions this coming year. Now, one negative moment that happened, there are a few. I mean, you had the eBay debacles that always happen that I talked about. That was just, eBay is just such a roller coaster ride of such a shitstorm on eBay, with craziness always going on. But this right here was probably one of the biggest bogus things that I almost got taken. It was almost took on. And it was this vintage card find that I thought I was finding something so special, and I was going to have the biggest payday once I picked this thing up and got it sent to me. And it was what it was originally listed as a card, a Babe Ruth card, with a blank back, and it looked weathered, and it looked like it had been cut out of something, or the corners were cut. You can see it in the image here. And I thought, wow, man, this could be like some lost piece. I couldn't find any information on it anywhere. the person who was selling it was dating it during the time frame that Ruth was on the Yankees, but he's in the Red Sox uniform in this photograph. And I thought, well, maybe it was like in the beginning days of the Yankees, and then some company came out with this. I mean, you have all kinds of things that happened back then with cards, and releases that different companies would come out with back then. So I thought, well, maybe I found some secret hidden treasure, the kind of thing that people find in their attic or in their grandmother's basement or in the middle of some book. And we've all seen videos on those here on YouTube. Well, boy, was I wrong. And so this thing came in the mail, and it was like, it was not real. It was like a copy of whatever this is. And it turns out that it's a photograph, a little small photograph. And it was a fake. And, I, as a collector and as a seller, I should have known better, but sometimes you go down that rabbit hole and you're like, wow, did I just find something? I'm going to keep this really secret. And, and it was kind of a nightmare because I had to then get my money back, and that didn't take as long as I thought it would, but it just was like, it was just getting the process reversed was kind of a nightmare. And I learned a lesson, don't buy vintage stuff like this. Usually don't buy it on eBay unless it's authenticated. And even then you got to double check, make sure that's real. So that's it, guys. That is all that, I could talk about for this year. And there are a lot of good things, a lot of good things and some bad things too. And coming, this year in 2025, my goals are to, open up as little product as I possibly can. That's first and foremost. If I see mystery procs that are really cool that, hit the shelves, of course I'll pick those up and show you guys. I like doing those. Those are fun to open up. And sometimes you can pull some good cards, as you can see, out of products, mystery products. But I'm not going to be going crazy buying all this modern stuff again. Unless, of course, there's some really hot rookie that everyone's chasing and it's something that I have to have, for the collection. But you're not going to see a lot of stuff like that being opened up here. The focus is going to shift, to some comic book videos, not 100%, but, there'll be more of those and some location videos. And as far as items that I want to try to obtain this year moving forward, there are two key comic books that I'd like to reacquire that I sold that I probably shouldn't have. And Spider-Man 252 and Wolverine #1. I'd like to get those back in the graded form, the graded grades that I had sold them. And it doesn't have to be necessarily a CGC slab. And I did reacquire one, which I will be showing a video for soon, and was able to get that, which was awesome. So, and it was a Spider-Man Marvel Team Up 141. So I'll be showing that off soon. And then, again, the pipe dream reacquires are on a couple stupid mistakes that I made for sales over the last few years. Would probably be the Gretzky rookie at some point. That I need to get back because that was a major blunder of selling that. That was in the early days of my returning the hobby and the channel, and the value of that card wasn't anywhere near the way it is now, based on the grade that I had sold. It was a Beckett 5. And it's just like you make mistakes in this hobby. Sometimes you do dumb things. And, sometimes when you're also a seller, you're driven by, money, and you learn lessons. And so, that's something I like to, reacquire at some point. And then I think there's like a Mario Lemieux Topps rookie card that I can get that pretty easily and not too high of a cost. That's another one I like to try to reacquire maybe this year if things go well. So that's it, guys. I want to thank everybody again for watching all of our videos this year. We're approaching 7,000 subscribers finally. I will do that giveaway like I talked about a month and a half ago. I'm approaching 2 million views on videos. That's awesome. That's incredible. I mean, a lot of channels don't even have numbers like that. They might have a lot of subscribers, they don't have a lot of views. And then, the big boys, some of them are legitimate numbers, some of them I don't think are real. So this is all, like I said, done organically. And I appreciate everybody that has been watching our videos, watching these videos, supporting this channel, subscribing to this channel, and even, yes, you trolls. You few people out there, for some reason, that still have a bug up your ass about me for whatever the reason is. I don't know. I don't understand it. You think people would move on, but they don't. But anyway, I'm very thankful for all you guys, and I look forward to next year and making more content. And that's really it, guys. Greatly appreciate you stopping by and checking this one out. Remember to like, subscribe, comment down below, and share this video with your friends, family, and loved ones. The eBay store link is down below in the description. Have a wonderful New Year's Eve, and have a happy New Year, and we'll see you guys on the flip side in 2025. Take care.